Somebody went to the trouble to make an outline for the pathway full of rocks so we'd all know which way to go. So nice. Oh, this is the wave. Beautiful pink peach rocks. Gorgeous. I feel like we're in the middle of nowhere. We made it up to the wave. It's actually called the second wave because there's another one around here somewhere. It's these amazing rock formations in this horizontal aspect to the ground. Makes you feel like you're in a wave. This is an awesome little hike, and it's within walking distance from where we're camping. Haven't seen a single soul on the path all the way up or all the way down. It's awesome, it's beautiful. Second wave or the new wave. It's called one or the other, and it's right off Highway 89. We're in Page, Arizona right now on the border of Utah, and I'm really excited to get into Utah. But right now we're still in Page. We're gonna go see the Horseshoe Rim Canyon Overlook, and we're gonna see the lake and do a little hiking, me and my Rick. One of the famous things to do here is to go see Horseshoe Bend. It's a bend in the river with a great overlook on the canyon. And so that's what me and Ricky have done, and it's beautiful. I'd love to see places like this, but the only problem is somebody put it on Instagram or in a guidebook, and there's a million people here. And that, along with the dog unfriendliness of the national parks, is gonna make me get off the beaten trail for a while, I think. Just staying for a couple of nights to reprovision, get some water, and plan our route into Utah. Can't wait. We've moved 4 times in the last 6 days, and that's not usually my camping style. I usually like to settle down in a spot and stay for a few days and tour around from there. But because of the weather and the wind, I felt it necessary to do this much moving around. And I hope this new spot is somewhere that we will be sheltered and protected a little bit in the next few days. There's a high wind advisory for this afternoon until tomorrow coming from the southwest. So I'm looking for a place where we'll be somewhat protected and sheltered. We're surrounded on 3 sides by hills to protect us from the wind. The weather has changed. It's a cold snap, and the wind has picked up. So we went from blazing heat to cold and windy. And I'm walking up this hill, that's why I'm out of breath. I've been looking forward to hiking to the Buckskin Gulch since we got to this area. I've never been to a slot canyon before, so I'm really excited about it. And it's one of the longest slot canyons in the world. But there's a chance of rain tonight, so we have to go before then, because if there's any chance of a flash flood, it could be very dangerous. There is no escape in a slot canyon when it floods. We didn't get to go too far into the Buckskin Gulch because at one point there was an 8-foot drop with a ladder, and there's no way I could get Ricky up and down that ladder. So we saw part of it, and then we had to turn back and head for home again. I'm glad I wore my glasses and not contact lenses because I got several facefuls of blowing sand. That would have been torture in my eyes. It's this windy here in the canyon, I can't even imagine how it is out on the flat plain of desert. So last night was crazy. Ricky and I had a rough night, but it's calmer today. And after a couple of days of this cold snap, we should be on our way north. I'm gonna be honest, the last couple of days have been really miserable. First, we come into this sheltered spot to try to evade the wind. We go out for our hike, which turns into a disaster with sand blowing in our faces over and over. And I couldn't get Ricky down the 8-foot ladder, so that was kind of a dud. And then we make it back here, survive the windy night, which felt like the trailer was gonna get rocked right off its wheels, only to face the next night freezing cold temperatures. I knew it was really going to get cold when it was 48 degrees inside the trailer before I went to sleep. And so I turned on the furnace, but in the middle of the night at 4 o'clock in the morning, the CO detector went off. So I had to leave the furnace off. But by the time we got up in the morning, it was 31 degrees in the trailer, and Ricky's water bowl was partially frozen inside the trailer. So I think it was the coldest night we've spent inside the trailer. Woke up to find that at least one of our pipes was frozen solid. The toilet pipe would not run, so I turned on the water heater The water pump seems to be working fine, so I'm hoping for the best. All in all, it's been a rough couple of days here outside of Big Water, Utah. Looking forward to going north, but don't want to challenge the weather again, so we might have to stay in this area where it's warmer at a lower elevation for a few more days.